are y'all doing this morning? Good. Wonderful. Well, first off, I'm just going to pass out some photo albums that y'all can pass around and look at while I'm talking. Just randomly do that. Just look through them quickly, pass them on. Sure, everyone wants to. And we're going to let you try some of the food that I ate while I was out hiking. Granola was probably one of the most common breakfast foods. Just pass one around and give it to everyone.
My name is Michael Galardi. I recently hiked the Appalachian Trail and the International Appalachian Trail.
It's a trail that goes from the state of Georgia all the way to the state of Maine, and then continues on from Maine all the way into Canada and by two provinces, New Brunswick and Quebec, and ends on the Atlantic Ocean. The whole trail is 2,800 miles, 2,800 miles. My Granite Gear backpack is the one I started with. All I wore was my pink polka dotted skirt and a dry shirt like this. My first aid kit was a knife, bug spray, and Neosporin. That was pretty much all I had. And this is pretty neat stuff here. This is a little towel that if you got wet, you could use it as a coffee filter, things like that. But all I used it as was emergency toilet paper in case I really had to go and there were no leaves nearby. I didn't have soap or anything like that. I did have a toothbrush, and in the beginning I had all-purpose soap. It could be soap, toothpaste, or anything. It was disgusting. It tasted really bad. Unfortunately, I am slightly ashamed of this, but didn't brush my teeth as much as a normal human being should. Let's say maybe once a week to as much as once every other week. Still got good teeth, so I guess it wasn't that bad. Didn't have toilet paper or anything like that. You know, we would laugh about the leaves in the woods and which ones were good and which ones weren't. You know, filth just became a big, huge joke. I mean, what is really dirty? Who cares? If something got on your hand, we would just wash it in the dirt and keep on going. The journey begins March 1st, 2006. I would never remember that if it wasn't for my mother. If y'all have any questions, I know it's kind of so much happened. It's easier just to answer any of the questions that y'all have about the trail. Question?
And the picture, what was that pink polka dotted skirty thing?
Ah, yes, my pink polka dot skirt. I wore a skirt for a long time, from about the end of Virginia all the way to Maine. So probably about 1,800 miles or so, or a little bit less than that. This is the pink polka dotted skirt that I wore from Front Royal, Virginia, all the way till the end of Katahdin. I took it off in Canada just because I felt it'd be lost in translation. Why did I wear a skirt? Comfort, pure and simple. It was the most comfortable thing, you know. Skirts are very breezy, lots of wind. I'm sweating all day. I needed that. Skirt, I found it in the Salvation Army. It was lovely. It was love at first sight. I spotted it and I was like, that's it. It started out kind of as a joke. I was hiking with my buddy right there, Fat Camp, and another girl named Dragon Slayer. And we were in the middle of the town, and she was like, you know, skirts are the most comfortable thing to hike in. I was like, all right, let's go get me one then. A lot of men would be like, I like your kilt, things like that, and I'd just be like, come on, man, you know it's a pink polka dotted skirt. What the hell are you talking about? You know, it's ridiculous. It's obviously a skirt. How spunky I felt.
What was your name on the trail?
Jolly Green Giant.
Everyone gets trail names. Mine was Jolly Green Giant. I guess the phenomenon of the trail name is more in the recent years. People used to just go by their first names. There's still people out on the trail that I don't even know their real name.
Throughout the trail, we met a ton of people that did what they call trail magic.
Trail magic is, I guess, a phenomenon of people that have either hiked or haven't hiked that live near the trail that lend out a helping hand to a hiker. It can be from giving someone a hitchhike to finding random cokes in the stream. I rule at hitchhiking. I don't know what it is. I can throw out that thumb and get some of the funnest rides ever.
Did you ever feel like you just you thought you were going to give up?
Surprisingly, no.
You just kind of lose the fear of everyday living. You know, you go out into the woods and all you have to do is, you know, feed yourself, shelter yourself, and walk. And it's so simple when, I guess, living in the city or things like that, people keep telling you that you have to do this, this, and this. And when you're out there, you don't have to do any of that, and you do just fine. I am glad to be back, but it's totally different now. I mean, I know that I can live in the woods for 6 months. I know I can be okay with a little bit of money.
I hope you're not filming inside here.
Just a little. Are you happy Michael's home alive?
Yeah, I'm really grateful he's healthy and safe.
Now granted, you know, I probably ain't gonna be able to find a woman and she's gonna dig this lifestyle that I have, and I'll probably have to, you know, change to that, but maybe not, you know? And why do I need to worry about that until it happens?
Joe, you happy Mike got home alive?
No.
Not really?
Wish he was still walking.
I think I'd kind of realized a lot of these things before I went hiking. I think I just needed to prove them to myself. One of the thoughts I had out there is that everyone knows everything about themselves already. They just need some type of event to discover it. You don't really learn anything new. You just rediscover what you've already known.
Well, thank you. Can we
Yeah.
say thank you?
Thank you.